The last floral arrangement that we'll do is painting flowers within a circle shape. So it's not really an arrangement per se, but it's just a unique way of capturing your painting within a specific frame. So I have a random coaster here. I'm just gonna use it to trace a circle. And I really like the anemone flower, so I want to do mostly the white ones. And it sounds challenging, but I promise you, you can do it. So the easiest way to do a white flower is just to paint the shadows. I'm just gonna use a very, very watered down black color, very, very watered down, and use that to paint the anemones. And I need to keep track of where they all are because I need to create that center. And once you create that center of the anemone, that's when it's going to, just really pop. Now I will add some leaves in there to, again, just help fill out that shape. But for the most part, it's gonna be mostly anemone. So we're gonna use mostly a, monochrome color scheme. So it's really watered down this black, really water it down. Now it might be kind of hard to see it here on the screen, but I'll try to make mine just a little bit darker just so you can see. But the trick is obviously don't go beyond this circle frame. Now I might add just a little bit of green just to the center of these, just so you can tell that it is, a flower. Just a little bit. So I'm using a little bit of the wet on wet technique to do that. Now some of that's going to be covered up by the black center anyway, but at least for now I can sort of tell where the flowers are. Right now I'm just establishing where my largest flowers are going to be. So I'm going to have 3 fairly large ones. And then maybe the rest of the circle frame I'll fill in with leaves. I'm going to come in there with some large leaves here. Adding just another anemone right here, a smaller one, as if they're peeking from behind the leaf here. I'm going to add a second layer of anemones. Add some smaller leaves. Just filling out this shape. Now, if your flowers are dry, let's go in there with your smaller brush. Make sure that it's a very dry brush and the darkest value of your black. And I'm going to start with the center. And then start dotting the other end of that straight line. I've got one more anemone center to paint. All right, I'm gonna just fill in the spaces with a little bit more of the greenery, just so that when I erase the pencil line, you'll, clearly be able to see the circle shape. And just because I want to fill in some of these blank spaces a little bit more. But I'm using as light of a value as I can. And that's it. Just erase the line and then you're done.